Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Here we are approaching episode number 8. Last episode we finished up the Phantom Menace, and I'm going to have to talk very loudly here and very on top of everything because we're doing the intro, and the intro can get flagged by a company who has a mouse as their little thing and would love to demonetize all the videos on YouTube. But no, in all sincereness, we finished up the Phantom Menace last episode, and now we are moving on to Attack of the Clones. So this is very interesting. We're moving into a whole nother sort of sub-game here, 8 episodes in. The Phantom Menace, like I said, it was very fun up until like the finale episode, and then it had some quirks. I enjoyed playing through it, and for those that are new to the channel, please, I apologize. This is me talking like ultra fast. I usually do not talk this fast. I just do not want to get demonetized because of the music playing in the background right now. But I thought it was a very, very fun Let's Play to do, like that first the Phantom Menace there. But I do think it's going to get progressively better as we go here. Like I said, it was really fun up until the last episode there, where like it was kind of hard to ignore that Qui-Gon Jinn was no longer in the game, and that to me has always been kind of annoying. But here we go, Padmé, we're landing the ship. A man's getting some motion sickness there. We're all landing on Coruscant.
We made it.
Of course, we all know that's Padmé there, standing next to him. There's an explosion. And here's the old man from the last episode. He's like, I'm Amidal. That's funny.
I shouldn't have come back.
This vote is very important. Now come.
This vote is very important. She needs to be here. So they're trying to kill her. Now, obviously, she was already there. She was just sort of making it look like she wasn't. Why did we stop and talk to this guy? I don't know. What did they even contribute to the game? I don't know. I'm not an exploratory man. I talked about in the past having like extremely long Let's Plays for like maybe Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or something like that, and maybe we will, but for right now I think like this is sort of like the path that we're taking. Here we go. Come on, vamonos. Senators, let's go. Take the taxi if you can do it. Where are we heading to? Palpatine's office, I think. That's where we're going. Padmé gets a cool gun. Padmé's a cool character. I like Padmé. And random guy here. Now everybody's running like crazy because Padmé and this police officer are shooting up the place.
Great relief to know.
But here we go, I cut out a little bit there, it's just sort of the senator being like, I can't believe you almost died. And then we show up and he says pretty much the same thing. Thank you, Yoda.
I think that Count Dooku was behind it.
I think Count Dooku was behind it.
He couldn't assassinate anyone.
He's looking at a picture of like him and Dooku as like pals, that's funny. I love how much this game hints at like the movies that like, the movies, if you watch the movies, like, I really hate to say this because I am, oh, there's Anakin, the cleaning man.
You've grown.
He's like, you've grown too. More beautiful, I mean.
Beautiful.
Even Obi-Wan is like, what the hell is going on here, man? But I really hate to say this because I actually do plan on watching these movies for like the first time with somebody like close to me coming up in like the near future, and like, man, it is so painfully obvious that Palpatine is Darth Sidious. Like, even as somebody, I grew up,
I don't need more security.
I definitely watched
You need answers.
4, 5, and 6 before 1, 2, and 3.
We're here to protect
Maybe
you,
not
Senator.
all of 1,
Not
2, and
to
3.
stop
Maybe I
you.
watched The Phantom Menace first, and then A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then I think I watched Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith in theaters. And then since then I've watched every Star Wars in theaters. Most have been disappointing post Revenge of the Sith, but I've watched every new release in theaters as it's come out, and I have to say, like, Yeah, like, even knowing, like, in the first episode, I was like, I remember even being as, like, a little kid, just being like, man, that character's weird. Like, she Palpatine. And then, like, obviously by episode 2, it's like, oh, okay, he's, like, politically strongholding the entire nation. And, like, the fact that, like, all the Jedi are like, wow, the clone army's alarming. And he's just like, thank God we had them. But I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge in this game when we get to it. I do want to start... I think I'm going to try and do like half and a half here. I want to play as Anakin, obviously, because like we just got Anakin, but I do want to play as Obi-Wan for a large percentage of this game. And then I think it's going to be split in episode 3 between Anakin and Obi-Wan. I don't know. I think we'll have a good cut of like playing as various characters in this Let's Play. I don't think there's any problem there.
Here we are.
And I do feel like I've gotten, like, where the voice levels are going to be at in these episodes situated, like, a lot better now. Like, I have, like, a good idea what we're doing there, but...
Thank you for getting me here safely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will retire.
She's like, I will retire, and Anakin's like, not without me, baby, let's go. But here we go, we'll start the next mission here. Like I said, we actually are doing a couple episodes per mission, but this comes through. It's people poisoning him. They got 2 snaky things here. These things are gonna kill her. By dropping an anvil on her, that's hilarious. I never noticed that. Obi-Wan jumps out. Then Anakin jumps out. Now we have this star shoot him up. I don't know why I left any of this in here. As you know, I am a terrible pilot. I hope I cut a good amount of this out. It doesn't look like I do. It looks like I leave all this in here. I apologize on behalf of the Average Joe channel entirely. I am not good at missions like these. I'm not good at, like, star, shoot him up, chase him down, whatever you want to call it. Any sort of piloting missions. They're just not my cup of tea. And, to be quite frankly, because it's Lego Star Wars, if we die a whole bunch, I really don't care. Because it just respawns us 5 seconds prior to when we died. So, we'll continue. Then, like, in this one in particular, I feel like the rules that it outlines kind of aren't fair. Like, they kind of don't make sense to me as I'm playing it. Because here, they're like, don't go through that energy thing. But it's like, that person clearly goes through the energy thing. So why can't we go through a quarter of a second later? Like, I feel like we actually bopped and weaved our way out of that. Like, we shouldn't have been injured at all. They seem to go through it, like, every time without damage. That time they avoided it, but this time they're going to go through it, like, clear as day. And then what, like, we're supposed to avoid it every time and put ourselves at a severe disadvantage? And, like, I feel like it only turns on when we go through it. Like, it's so aggravating to deal with that, like, I'd rather just deal with, like, the massive damage it does and die each time. Because, like, it feels like their character gets away with it every single time. But now we could actually do, like, we can't do any damage here, I guess. And how are you supposed to avoid that one?
Ahead. They've gone in that tunnel. We almost have them.
See, I feel like we're at, like, I feel like I legitimately can't hit them anymore. Like, this is like a stronghold, like, health-wise, that we can't get past this. Otherwise, we would beat it too early, because, I mean, look at how much... I feel like I've hit them at least a couple times here, and it's not giving us credit for any shots. Right, please tell me if I'm wrong, because, like, it just started letting me hit them again. and I feel like we've been hitting them the entirety of this time. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there is only about a minute left of this episode. If you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly motivational for myself and continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. We'll be playing this series here. Let's play Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if either of those interest you, please feel free to check them out. And we hope to see you all back here on another fantastic episode the next time this airs. Until then, as always, peace out, Girl Scout. Watch this. Wow. We land. Oh, these guys were partying. And watch the following without my beautiful voiceover.
Toxic dart. Huh? We'll have to split up. Escort Senator Amidala back to Naboo. She'll be safer there.
Of course, Master.
R4, I think you can help me with something.